Hello. Hello. What's up? Okay. Kick on all flames. Light it up. What's up, Jojo? Dragonfly. What's happening? Okay, we're good. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you all are fantastic. Okay. A little out of room here. Gotta move some stuff around. Take that down. Definitely out of room. Okay, gotta move some stuff too. Shrink that down. There we go. All right. Do I have a motorcycle? I do not. Okay, so we're gonna grab this, attach. And scoot it out. What's up, Kevin? How are ya? Katie, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Katie. Gonna pull this down. Nice and even. This is a lot harder than it actually looks. Right there. Takes a little bit to get that down. Pop that off to the side. Everything's good. We're gonna trim this apart. Like that. Okay, I do have to make 2 of the ghosts real quick. We have to make a gold-fuming one and just a pure white. I'm hoping I have some gold on here. Yep. Got a little bit. Tiny bit of gold, I can get it done. So I got to do 2 ghosts, and then we'll get to some other stuff. Oxygen and propane. Boba Fett. Oxygen and propane. Thank you for asking. Rainbow Threads, how are ya? Bree, how are ya? Yeah, propane burns a little cleaner. The acetylene can cause carbon deposits into the glass. We're making a little ghost ornament. Actually, 2 of them. I'm currently filling some orders. Expensive is relative. Yeah, it depends on the person. It's going good, Carlos. How are you? we go. Thank you for the caterpillar chaos. I appreciate that, Bree. Thank you for the high bear. Appreciate that too. Okay, we got that pulled off. Bozeman, thank you for the follow. What's up, Irish Cream? Funny Man, thank you for the follow. I need cleaning rod. There we go. What's up, Elena? How are you? Inquisitive, thank you for the follow. I don't know, Boba Fett. I think it requires more practice than anything. Just practice, practice, practice. Thank you, Elena. I'm doing okay. And we got that flared open. So we're going to add the glow-in-the-dark glass. We're going to make two ghosts, one of which is just the pure white, and the other one is going to have the gold in it. The gold is really kind of the fun one to watch, because we get the different colors bouncing through it. Here we go. Nice and heated up. This will allow the glow-in-the-dark glass to kind of stick on the inside. It's not quite molten, but it's enough to grab it and get it to stick. Just makes it kind of tacky. Made a little bit of a mess. Now you can see on the inside, it is coated on the inside versus the out. Makes it much easier to apply the color. Also makes it look really good. Yeah, gold definitely will show some different colors with it. Yeah, the gold is, I think a gold adds a lot to it. Come through. Like that. Rip it down here. Small poof of air. That just kind of rounds it out. And let this dangle and stay straight. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We're going to melt in here. Like that. So now we got a little bit of a taper. Right now we're just making the little ghost. Not the little, this is the larger version actually. And then I got to make two of these. This one's going to be the gold theme version. And the other one's going to be just the white, or this will be the white. I don't know yet. I think this will be the gold. But just got a couple orders in, so got to get them done so we can put them out in the mail. Like to ship as soon as possible. All right, so we're just blending all that glass that's on the inside in there. Get it hot enough to really meld into the sidewall. That create this little teardrop. Doing good, Jojo. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it, Boba Fett. What's up, Strider? How are you doing? And we're going to grab this. Pull off a little bit of that chunk down there. Pop it. We got to flare it. Here we go. There's that little bell-bottom shape. Like that. A couple little hooks right there. Just got to make sure it measures out right. All right, this one's going to be the gold, so we got to seal the end of this tube. Use pure gold. Little tiny chunk of gold at the end of this rod, and it's going to vaporize and transfer through the flame into the glass. Create this really cool cranberry-ish rosy color. Like that. Now we have gold. That's why it has that really beautiful gold sheen to it. Okay, hard part's done. Now we just have to put a hook and some eyeballs and a mouth on it. That wasn't so bad. We're going to grab this here. I didn't have my little flame set correctly, so I got to use the big one at the moment. Bigger. It was going to take way too long. All right, let's eyeballs in a mouth. Yeah, I love this color. Have I ever burned my hand? Tiny bit. That one's good to go. What's up, Strider? Okay, so I love this gold shape color. I always think it looks cool. Now we just have to do a white one. Get that one over with. Need to order one of those? Yeah. They are starting to really sell a lot. Luckily, I can keep up right now. Yeah, during Christmas, I will get to a point where I can't keep up anymore. It will get that busy. Okay, now we're just doing pure white. Like a traditional ghost kind of looks, I guess, traditional. We come in here. We're going to pull it down. Nice and easy. Rainbow, you could go through my profile. Thank you, Betty. Do I have someone helping me with orders? No, I make everything myself. It's all just me. I have someone helping me do the wrapping and stuff, but as far as the glasswork, no, it's all me. And practice does make perfect, yes. Pop. Little bit of a whistle there. We're going to bring it through. Preheat it. Yeah, if you ever get the chance to try it, I highly recommend it. It's a great experience. It is absolutely fun. This is a great job. I know she was whistling. It was. We're going to come through and stack that in there. Probably have to do one more coat on that. Better than painting? Yeah, probably. It depends on the type of painting you're talking about. If you're talking about residential and commercial, then yes. Yep, they're doing good, Strider. Whew. Yeah, I'm just doing one more ghost. I'm filling orders. That's what I do. That's part of this job. Got to fill the orders. All right, Rainbow. And we're going to come through, melt this little bubble down here in. Like that. Grab this. And we'll paper that again. I always explain it a million times. I think people that follow me all the time probably know how to do this better than I do at this point. Certified, thank you for the follow. I'd say the subscribers probably know how to do this better than I do at this point. They know the steps better than me. Oh, Nicole, just click on my profile. There's a little link there. There's also, I have a TikTok shop with under what's called the showcase. But there's also a link under my profile. Just click on my profile, look at the profile, there'll be a link. I just got to meld the rest of this glass in here. Got to get it all blended in. No, thank you for asking. Appreciate you asking. Okay, there we are. Everything's all blended. Give it a second before we give it a puff of air. Almost the start of a puffy fish. Hey, Gail, how are ya? L to the B! Thank you for the heart meat. I appreciate you. Thank you for the Go Populars. Appreciate it. Oh, we're making a little ghost with the most. Here we go. Pop! A little bit of a screamer there. Little bit of a whistle. Just flare it out a little. Bring it back out. Oh wow, this almost turned out perfect. Sometimes these cones come out so good, I hate destroying them. Sometimes they just work really good. Just like, oh, I hate doing this next part to it, but have to. The ghosts are $19.95 and $14.95 for the smaller ones. I like the mini ones personally. I like the small ones. But I don't have a gigantic tree to hang stuff off of, so. Or big spots that I hang things. So for me, a little smaller is okay. It just depends on what your preference is, but now we got the ghost flipping all over, and then it could be a flower. Make a little stemmed flower. Yeah, I like the small ones. I think they're They're easier to put in places. Like you could easily hang it off a rear view mirror in a car. The bigger ones would be a little harder. But the mini ones would definitely hang in a rear view mirror. With no problem. There we go. Then we put some eyeballs and a mouth on it. Yeah, I do make green ones. The green ones actually glow. I don't have any in front of here. Unfortunately, at this point, the green ones glow insanely bright. Oddly enough, I don't think I have any green. No, I don't have any ghosties up here. I was so focused on the mushrooms yesterday. So this is my idea, kind of the Nightmare Before Christmas mushroom, kind of like, it should hang like that. So it should have like a real twisted, tilted head to it. I don't think the Nightmare Before Christmas should be super straight. I think they should definitely have some curvature and some fun to it. All right, Sugar Glider Lady was on earlier. She asked about doing a pink and black candy. So we're going to do that real quick. I don't know if she's on, but we're going to do it. And I've wanted to do pink and black anyway, so. But she did send me a message. What's up on the tubes? How y'all doing? By the way, if you are watching this content on the TikTok and you want to help me out a lot, and you happen to have a YouTube, I would appreciate it. Yeah, Real Strider, Toxic Hurricane, how are you? Welcome back. You sent her an invite? All right. Thank you, Dragonfly. So Dragonfly has the link or the name. And I play a little music on there too. It's chill music. Nicole, thank you for sharing. Orc, thank you. Is it orc from like WoW or just orc? I appreciate that. I have, but I don't make them anymore. And there's so many people making them. Thank you. What's up, Sugar Glider Lady? How are you? We're doing pink and black for the attack. Not many of those. We like dry pieces, like hand pieces. We did 30,000 a month. 30,000 pieces. So bigger ones, not so much. More people bought the handheld. Thank you for the friendship necklace, Rainbow. Rainbow Fred, thank you so much. All right, so this is the point where you want to be here. Have it all preheated. Now that doesn't look super hot, but that's still probably 2,000 degrees right now. And that's the problem with this glass, is it doesn't show heat. Is it a little choppy for you, Betty? Shouldn't be. I always find it pretty smooth on here. I have not been to Corning. I really want to go. I need to put that on my absolute must-do list. But I have not been, unfortunately. All good now? Okay. All right, so we're going to do black on here. Then we'll do pink. Yeah, I definitely need to get to Corning. A lot of people tell me how awesome it is. But I live in glass country myself, so this is Chihuly country here. I live in the Pacific Northwest of Washington. Thank you, Kendrick. I appreciate that. In fact, I live probably 7 miles from the school that Chihuly formed. I am not far from it. It's called Pilchuck. So I am trying a new black here. This is supposed to be super dense. I have been to Venice. Yeah, I've been to Venice and Murano. I really liked it there. I liked it a lot in Italy. I liked Venice and Pompeii more than Rome. The city I absolutely fell in love with was Florence, though. Florence, Italy, it was like, wow. Thank you, Strider. They do, and when we went, my wife wore a pendant that they had never seen before, and they kept grabbing at her neck. It kind of pissed me off, but they kept grabbing at her neck to see what she was wearing, because they thought that another store was selling it in Italy, and they didn't know what it was. Then they kept trying to get me to tell them how I did it. I was like, nope. They're not going to share their secrets with me. I'm not sharing it, vice versa. And then they respected that. Thank you, Rainbow. Yeah, it was funny. I got like back tours that took me into places that the public doesn't get to go to. And I appreciated it. I still wasn't going to share the secret with them, but I appreciated it. Then I came here to the States and showed all the people in the US how to make it. Got to have a little bit of pride here. Yeah, the tube is buttery smooth. I think so. I've been at this 31 years full time. So I grew up with it. My mom started glassblowing when I was 2. And I always say that I'm lucky to have had a mother that did that. And I'm also very proud of her for what she did do, because women weren't encouraged to do this as an art. Brooke, this doesn't produce the heat that you think it does. It doesn't do radiating heat. It's very, 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 very focused. All right, we got to put a little spiral on this. Yeah, the heat is extremely focused. And glass is different than metal. So glass doesn't conduct heat like metal. It doesn't transfer down, up and down. It's a good insulator, horrible conductor. Like I can grab my torch like this and it's not hot. Now, if you have a torch, do not do this at home. Do not do this at home. Do not do this at home. I'm a trained moron. All right, here we go. So we got to blend this in. But one of the secrets here is we got to kind of collapse it down a little bit. And that thickens the wall of this piece up a little. And it allows me to blow it out and keep a nice solid consistency to it. As opposed to those real thin blown glass ornaments that, you know, everybody's familiar with, that just like they shatter just looking at them. Yeah, those traditional ornaments, if you give them a side eye the wrong way, they're going to break. Yeah, 31 years is what this has been. Before this, I was a Marine. I was a jarhead. That's why I still got this haircut. Although I had this haircut at 14. Somewhere around there. I started getting this haircut at 14 and never abandoned it. In Vegas, I did have it down to the middle of my back for about a year and a half, and then I cut it off. Awesome, Kendrick. Thank you. Yeah, I had a really long ponytail in Las Vegas when I was there, and this really super famous hairstylist offered me a year's worth of haircuts if I would donate to Locks of Love, because my hair had a whole different color complexion to it, like rare, I guess. So he said he would cut my hair for a year if I donated to Locks of Love. I didn't know what it was. But I said, all right, once he explained it, how could you say no? And cut my hair off and never went back. But I didn't know how famous this guy was for hairstyling in Vegas. His haircuts, or styles, I should say, they're not really a haircut, started out at $300. Started at $300. So I'd walk into this fancy place and they'd have champagne and everything, and I'd be like, I'm out of my element. This is not my kind of people right now. But he was cool. He did it for a year. Kept his word. Trying to remember his name. I can't remember his name. But he owned that place, and then he had another place that was called A Little Off the Top. Of course I tipped him, but my tips were nothing for him. I mean, when someone's charging $300 a haircut, my $20 tip isn't going to be much. Yeah, this is the black and pink, though. Yeah, I'm always tipping people. So this is black and pink version. I think I really like it. Are you answering questions? Yeah, I'm on Warrior. I'm on TikTok as well. We're streaming. I'm trying to get as much exposure as I can. I know it does kind of look like a lollipop. This is supposed to resemble those little mints that you get when you go into like a Italian restaurant or Mexican restaurant. You have to get that taste out of your mouth. Why do I keep doing that? Get that taste out of your mouth. like you want a refreshing, that's what these are. Oh no, definitely not ignoring. Just dual streaming. I'm trying to figure out how to do it and like incorporate multi-chat. Oh no, that's okay. Thought it was going to be bad. Grandma mints. I don't know. I love these mints. I think they're amazing. The real ones. I like the glass versions too. Now we got it straight. Great. That sucks. Sometimes you get to that hunty and you break the whole thing. But look at that color. I think this color's cool. You definitely tell it's pinkish and black. I'm thinking that color works. Good nailing the hook. Yeah, the hooks are super important. There's nothing worse than seeing a beautiful piece of glass and then someone put a janky hook on it. That drives me absolutely insane. All right, we're going to try one more custom version. We're going to try it with gold. See what the hell it looks like. Probably going to look amazing, and I'm going to have to do that one too, and it's going to cost a fortune. It's gold's super expensive right now. But you get to see gold, so it'll be good. Made it look easy? After 31 years, it better look easy. If it didn't look easy after 31 years, I should quit. I should just retire. Be done. Be like, I quit. I think it's going to look good, Red Squeak. I think so. Yeah, absolutely. Heat it back up. But make sure you heat it up for at least an hour and a half. At least an hour and a half. Minimum. Don't get impatient with it. I'm going to pull this in. And thank you, everybody, for thank you all for hanging with me tonight. I wasn't feeling 100%, and it was a lot of effort to try and get on the torch tonight. But now I don't feel so bad. I feel like everything's good. So thank you for hanging with me. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I wasn't feeling good at all. Oh, thank you, Strider. Learn something every stream? I hope so. I hope I pass some knowledge on to people. Nothing bothers me more than people that gatekeep everything. There's certain things you got to keep track of, but spread the love, show a little bit of technique out there. All right. That was a little Matthew McConaughey. All right. Okay, so we're going to do the white first, and then I'm feeling good now. Yeah. I just wasn't up to it. I forced myself to go on stream. And now that I'm here, it's okay. I feel better. Post a link to you. Oh, you want me to post a link? I can do that. Hold on. There we go. There's also a link in my bio. Yeah, there's also a link in my profile here. Yeah, we definitely recycle. This glass is too expensive not to recycle. So the colored glass ranges anywhere, on average, between $25 and $150 a pound. So when you start getting up there in the 150s, you want to recycle every little tidbit you can. That's where the majority of the expense for this business is in the colored glass. That's the one thing nobody tells you, and I'm telling you if you ever want to get into it. Colored glass is super expensive. All right, here we go. It's partially why I kind of learned to make some of it on my own, too. Maybe I should do a course on how to do some cheap colored glass on the tubes. How to make cheap color. That would be a fun little course. Metal oxides. So like cobalt oxide makes cobalt. Obviously, that's a pretty generic one. Chromium oxide makes green. Gold oxide makes pinks, cranberries. Silver oxide makes your browns, your caramel colors. What else is there? Germanium. Europium. Uranium. Yes, you are, Strider. All right, so we got the white. Now we're going to gold fume this. So this is where we're going to transfer the gold. I hope I have enough on here. Do this. Should. I don't think I used too much on the ghost. I don't know purple exactly. I only know how to make my own purple from two different colors, which is pink and cobalt. So I make purple from pinks and cobalts. There's a certain combination you got to do it with, and it's got to be done the right way. But yeah, I don't know if I have enough gold. This might be very transparent pink. So we got the gold on there. Oh, it's not enough. Damn it. All right, give me a second. I got to get some gold. My gold stash. So this is pure gold that I use. That's a little Canadian maple leaf right there. And eventually I'll cut that one up. All right, let's pick up this little chunk of gold here. Oh, the big globes? Yeah, they're big marbles. Yeah. Yeah, huge marbles. All right, so I had a little gold left over from a previous project. I'm going to try and bring it in. You can kind of see that little glowy nugget. It's hard to see. So now we got right there. Now we're going to gold the heck out of it. Should get a nice transfer now. There we go. Wanted to hit a certain shade. So now we got gold. And then we're going to add in, we're going to encase that. What's the green squirrel? Oh, that's the peppermint or spearmint. Unless you're talking about that, that's a mushroom. Yeah, that's a mushroom from yesterday. All right, so this is the tricky part with gold. You have to encase the gold. And the trick is the flame cannot hit the gold coating. So you have to put the gold, this clear on top of the gold, but the gold part cannot hit the flame or it burns right off. So I kind of have to drip the glass on it. Wherever I encase it, the gold will stay. Everywhere else, it's going to get blown right off. Are they solid? The marbles are definitely solid. Yeah. Yeah, the marbles take a long time to make. Mostly because you got to heat up that mass of glass. And it's got to stay molten. You know, it's got to stay in the 15 to 2000 degree range. And that means all the way down to the core as well. Terry, thank you for the follow. Yeah, this is the mushroom we did yesterday. Little planter mushroom. Spinny top. So that would be a little plant stick. I like it because it's not metal for a plant stick. Meaning it'll never rust. Oh, I have a marble behind me. We can do that after this. Yeah, I do have a marble behind me. We'll bring a couple marbles out. Okay, so we got to spiral this front. I always call this the spin cycle. So I don't have a better name for it. The spin cycle. We're making pinkish, really. Making this, but in pink. The flame is not white. It is absolutely blue. It's just not, the camera doesn't pick it up right. I'll show you a filter here so you can see, that's what my glasses do right there. They filter out all that extra light. You can definitely see the flame is now blue. So that's filtering all that out of there. How do I support my craft? Any which number of ways. If you want to purchase something, just go to click on my bio. There's a link in there to one of my stores. Then I have a TikTok shop. I don't beg for money at all. You'll never catch me on here begging for like that stuff. I don't do that. If you ever are tempted to send like a $20 gift on here, I would rather you purchase a hummingbird and give it away to someone. I would rather earn it. You know, if you're going to do that type of gifting. Okay, so here we go. Blow this out. Oh, thank you, Kendrick. Okay, I'm hoping that it starts to show this color in here. Right now you're seeing a lot of the white, and what's cool, see how it looks like a multi-flower design in there? You're actually seeing the back end of this through here. So it's kind of doing a double take through it. You're seeing the back side as well. There we go. Little tiny air hole there. Now, the purpose of that is so that when I'm heating it up, Samuel, thank you. When I'm heating it up, the hot air has a place to escape. If I don't do that, then the hot air has nowhere to go except pushing on molten glass, and then it'll deform the glass because the hot air expands. And then the real drawback is, Donnie, thank you so much for the Caterpillar Chaos. Appreciate that. The real drawback is when the glass cools, it does the opposite. It actually pulls it in to like caving it in. So a little exhaust port there, a little hole, allows the hot air to exhaust and take all the pressure out of it. Okay, so we're pulling this down now. Trying to get this really tight spiral. Then we got this little shape down here. Hey, Amy, how are you? Welcome in from Colorado. So we're going to take this here and we're going to flatten it out. Get it into that candy shape. Now this golden white makes the most beautiful candy cane. Did you bubble? You see that? Blew up. So now we got spirals going through. You can kind of see through it. There's a little bit of gold showing. I'll use the flashlight at the very end. We'll get it to show up. This is 31 years. It's been a minute. Samuel, I appreciate that. Okay, we're going to add a hook on here. And that essentially, this hook is now covering that hole that we did earlier. So when you get your item, there's no big glaring hole in it. It is covered about 99%. You have to leave a tiny little bit in there of space. Oh yeah. All right, let's see how this looks. Kind of curious myself. Okay, so we got this kind of, I don't know, transparent look to it. Are you serious? Oh, thought I lost my light. Now let's bring it up. I can't show it very well. There we go. It's not showing. You can kind of see the pink. It's not showing. Damn it. Let me put it down here. There. It's not showing the pink as well. It is there. It is definitely there. There is some serious pink. It's hard to see, but I kind of like that. But not as much as the pink and black. The pink and black came out good. I got to make a second one of those real quick. And the reason is I always have a backup, a sample. I always have a backup sample. And I know I'm going to be adding that black and pink into the lineup for sure. Oh, marble. Yeah, give me 1 second. Expensive is relative. I can just tell you it's about $2,500 to $3,000 to get started. So we got a couple marbles here. We'll just park them somewhere down here. Park you right there. Yeah, that's visible. Or right there. There. So this has got the spacey marble, has the little galaxies on the inside, and then the back end is really chaotic. Now this one does have uranium on the inside, so it will light up green on the inside. Angle that a little more. So you can see the green on the inside. And then this one's a uranium marble combo. Just park it right there. So it definitely has bright green to it. Little cosmic swirls. So a little bit of green, lots of green. And then the mushroom glows in the dark. This is the one we did last night, the glow in the dark mushroom. Thank you, Strider. They are on the website. I don't remember. I can't remember every single price. I wish I could. But I've got like 300 different items, and it's hard to remember everything. They are definitely on the website. All right, so I got to trim this down. We're going to add the black and pink. Okay, here we go. I had to pull a little bit of this off. It was just a little too much. Get a little sizzle time in the water. You guys get a little sizzle-ish. We're going to add the black, and then we'll do the pink. Oh, thank you, Warrior. I appreciate that. Is that a little bit, Fly? I normally streaming, I try to be on by 6, no later than, but trying to push it to 5, but I have a lot going on. I do take care of my mother. She's had 6 strokes, so I need to make sure she has food, dinner, and taken care of before I go live. And she's not a problem at all. You know, she's not a problem. I just want to make sure she's taken care of before I go live, because once I'm live, I'm not there to do anything. So, yes, you do need to set it. I already talked to her about that. She said absolutely. She actually is looking forward to it. I appreciate that. I try to be a good human. All right, so we're striping black on here. I really like this black on me. Yeah, multiple cameras on your laptop. Oh, good. Yeah, I am on the West Coast. Pacific Northwest. I am on the hunt for Bigfoot. Ghetto, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for chiming in. If you are watching on the tubes, give me a big shout out and say hello so I can see that you're there. So I can say hi at least. Yeah, if you are watching on TikTok and you really want to help me out, you could go on my tube channel. Dragonfly, I'll post it. And subscribe. And occasionally watch. It helps a lot. Where are my products for sale? Oh, I have a website, an Etsy store, and a TikTok shop. In my bio on YouTube, there is a link. In my TikTok, there is a link. Bring it down. Thank you, Dragonfly. I appreciate that. But I can actually pin a link in here for you. Hold on. What's up, Les? How you doing? Do I sell the tubes? No. If you need to find tubes, let's message me. I can tell you where to go get it. That's the easy part. I don't sell any materials. Yeah, I don't do any materials sales. Depending on where you're at, yeah, it's a 2-hour difference. Okay, so we got this, and we're gonna spin it up. Yeah, definitely West Coast. I'm in Washington State, looking for Bigfoot. On the hunt. I want to give Bigfoot a Snickers bar. Yes, Warrior, you 100% did. That is one of my specialties, for sure. I gotcha. I could definitely help you find the right areas, right vendors. Jesse, thank you for the follow. Well, 31 years, it better look easy. I always say, if after 31 years it doesn't, if I look like I'm struggling after 31 years, I'm just going to quit. It better look semi-easy. Now, occasionally I do run into struggles, but yeah. It should look pretty fluid. Thank you, Rainbow. Yeah, you can definitely, message me for a unicorn head, for sure. We can even make the horn glow in the dark. Make the unicorn horn glow in the dark. All right, here we go. All right, beautiful spirals. Oh, did you? Awesome. I wish you would have let me know. If you guys order anything on one of my sites and you want to see it made on live stream, message me and I can make it on live. Absolutely. I have no problem doing that. Okay, let's pop a little hole in here. I need to pop you right there. Wow, that's thick. That's one thick ornament. That's not going to break. Where do you message me? Okay. Give me a second. I'll link it in chat. I'll show you. Let me finish this item up. It'll take me another 3 minutes. Almost done. Yeah, Red Squeak, I'm thinking I'm going to have to do that. I just have to figure out what I want to do for it. I got to watch the movie again. It'd be a good reason to watch the movie. There is a marble on the bench, yes. There are 2 marbles on the bench. Tomorrow, I will be making marbles all day during the day. I will be on by 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow in the morning, and we're going to be making some memorial stuff. Oh, look at the little steam bath coming out. Little steam bath. Chaos! Thank you so much. Wow, that is steaming away. Holy crap. You'd think I timed that, right? You'd think I purposely did that. If I tried, it wouldn't work. I know, spooky. That's all right. We're going to flatten this out. There we go. Now it's looking good. Yeah, I do, Chrissy. It's DHL, though. If I have to ship to Australia, DHL. Thank you for the tiny diny. I know, the water drop came out the end. Yeah, it definitely creates a lot of back pressure on there. Okay. I'm liking it. It's even straight. There we go. So yeah, I think this black and pink is going to be a permanent addition. It's a cool combo. I like pink as far as the color. Yeah, you could definitely get blue and purple for sure. Yeah, I do like that. All right, give me 1 second, and I have to put this in here. Can't see where I'm at. There we go. Oh, how long have we been going? Okay, I'm going to take a short break for a little bit. What time is it? It's only 7:45. I will for sure be back. But I need a short break for a minute. I drank a lot of water, and it has to go somewhere. So give me a minute. Give me like 10, 15, probably 15 minutes, and then I will be back. But I drank a lot of water. Before I got on here, so it's needing to leave. I'll see y'all in a bit. Same thing with YouTube. I will be back for sure. Just need a few minutes and get everything done.